talking about leaving the East Coast, which I did, and now I'm over here on the West Coast. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Hardly no black people over here. There's only 2 black people in my whole development, and I've only seen 1 black person, and that he works at Publix. I'm in a 99% white town, white community, and it's quiet, it's clean, it's peaceful, ain't no damn interruptions, disturbances, or discrepancies. Why in the hell can't we be like that in the black damn neighborhood?
Hey man, you woke up, you blessed, man. That mean you got another day, you hear me? To make it right, to get things right, you feel me? What it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell the News, or everything we react to, you gonna be like, what the hell going on? You feel what I'm saying? Hope all is well, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. We back with another video, reaction video that is. And today I'm reacting to my Louisiana brother, Pookie Will, man. Shout out to him and his content. And the title of this video is Black Woman Brags About Her White Neighbors. And then this happened. That's the title. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I can kind of guess what this video about. You feel me? And I will say, some black people, you know, once they make it out the hood, you feel me, and they tend to live around majority other races, you know, whether it's white, other ethnicities besides blacks, you feel me? You know, some people could get the big head and they go to smelling themselves and they tend to look down on other people of their kind, you know, for as blacks. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, that is the goal, to get out, to move out the hood, man, to move somewhere in a nice, peaceful area, you feel me? And I'm gonna say this before I get into the video. Just because you live around white people don't make things peaceful, you know? I don't like when people try to say, oh, my neighborhood good because I stay around white people. Like, that don't matter, you feel what I'm saying? It's all about the people and the type of people, you know, they state of mind, you feel what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing wrong with staying around black people, you feel me? They got nice areas that's majority black people, but that be the areas where it's a lot of older black people, retired black people, who got their stuff together, you feel what I'm saying? That's all that mean, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with color, race, none of that, you feel what I'm saying? But man, look, we're gonna dive into this video and see what's good with it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, rocking with your boy, man. Let's get it.
It's a damn shame we have to move to the other side of the world just to get and be and live the way life was meant to damn be. And that's sad. I've never lived around white people before, and I got to actually say, it's very pleasurable. Messy.
Now, as you can imagine, she received a whole lot of backlash.
Hey, I know she did, because the way she's saying it, you know, it's like, now the people she mainly talking about will be younger people, the younger generation, you know. Because like I say, when you get mid-age black people, older black people, you feel me? It's like you not gonna, it's gonna be peaceful, it's gonna be quiet. You feel what I'm saying? You know, because everybody that stay in the hood is not loud and ghetto and all that, you know, not moving like that. You know, it's just, you have a mix of people. You got people who keep to themselves, and you got the people who cause the ruckus in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, man, you can go to Park Forest, you feel what I'm saying, in Baton Rouge, and that's majority black people. You feel what I'm saying? Now, back in the day, they used to be like a white area, you feel what I'm saying, till they moved out, you feel me, and black people got to moving in, you feel what I'm saying, but majority is black now, and majority of that, you know, far as I know, it's still like peaceful, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much quiet, you feel what I'm saying. Like I say, them be people who got their shit together. You know, once you move around people who got people who got their stuff together, who retired, things, people like that, you feel what I'm saying? Them people are quiet. They keep to themselves, you feel what I'm saying? Them the type of people you want to stay around. But they don't have nothing to do with no race. They don't have nothing to do with no white, because you stay around white people. Like, what that mean? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't. That's what I don't like about people. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. It's a damn shame how many black people are coming in my box talking shit to me because I am actually happy that I am living in a neighborhood that is clean, beautiful, clear, quiet. And it just so happened to be around nothing but white people. And I got black people trying to make me feel bad. Because I wanted to raise my son in an environment where I don't want him thinking smoking, crack, and being a prostitute. And then keeping your neighborhood dirty and riding around disturbing the peace. And put your pants up under your ass and you walk around wearing fucking bunnies and being a bunch of fucking dirty foot whores and your fat ass fucking kids is normal. Look at my damn son. Look at my child. My child is living a fucking life, and you think I'm wrong for that?
Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, it's how you say it. You feel me? Because at the same time, I ain't mad at what she's saying. I get it. I do. I really do. You feel me? But it's how she's saying it. You putting everybody in one box. You feel me? And you can't do that as black people. You can't put all of us in one box like we all the same. You feel what I'm saying? And when I said about the older people, like I gotta kind of take that back because you got older people in the hood too who messy, who loud and things. So it ain't really about the age. It's just about the person, man. You feel what I'm saying? Just like I say, they got good people, they got bad people. It's all about the people, the person, the individual. You feel what I'm saying? How they carry themselves, how they was raised. That's what it's about. But it don't have nothing to do with no white, no black, man, because you know, ain't nobody better than the next. Ain't no race better than the next. You feel what I'm saying? Just like they got black people who slang drugs, who own drugs, they got white people who own drugs. You feel what I'm saying? They got white people who disturb the neighbor, disturb the neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? Like it don't have nothing to do with that. And that's the point she she fucking up at. You feel what I'm saying?
And another thing, you think I'm gonna let y'all broke down Tonka truck minded motherfuckers make me feel bad for wanting to live better? You think I'm gonna let you goddamn foot draggers, goddamn underbrain developed motherfuckers make me feel bad for wanting to have peace in my life? If you want to keep your saggy pant bunny wearing asses in the fucking hood, acting like a bunch of mindless buffoons, and keep your motherfucking ass there because the world that lives like this want y'all to stay over there. So don't fuck with me because I want that little boy back there under the water having a good time happy. Are you fucking nuts? And that's the problem because a lot of black people think that living like that is normal. I'm here to tell you, the ghettos are not normal. Living like that is not fucking normal. That lets me know you got a mental arrested development and you need help and prayer. Message.
Now look, after watching this video, how can you come to the conclusion as a logical-minded black person that this particular black woman doesn't hate herself and everyone else who looks like her? Because the rhetoric that she is spewing out sounds just like the rhetoric that you would hear from any of these MAGA black people that you see on the internet these days. How's she any different? But guess what? It gets worse.
I'm so sick of some of our black people.
Oh shit. Motherfuckers look like Retribution now, boy. From Norbit. Look just like her ass. Look at her. Took that wig off. Oh, let's see what she gotta say now, man.
Y'all so fucking rowdy and you act like a bunch of fucking buffoons. Some of y'all women go out with shirts that look like bras and underwear and your shorts look like fucking underwear and your men, you walk around here with your pants up under your ass. No integrity, no damn you're just disrespectful. Keeping the community dirty is disgusting. You're going in the airports looking like a bunch of fucking buffoons. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all make me shame that we share the same fucking skin. You just don't give a fuck. I used to just advocate for us as black people. And black people like me, we got to be labeled in with y'all ass. Then you wonder why we leave the fucking community. Why we go into multicultural community. Because we don't want our children mimicking y'all. Messy.
Yeah, man, her pattern recognition is off because it seems like she only...
Yeah, man, she going in, huh? Boy, she is going in. You know, but we not the only people that sad. We not the only people who wear bonnets, you know. We ain't the only people who play loud music. Like, you know, we not. You feel me? Like, And that's what she got it wrong in, man. I feel like she is going a little hard. She going super hard. I ain't gonna lie, she is. You feel what I'm saying? What she saying not wrong, but it's how she saying it. You know.
Sees black people displaying those type of behaviors and characteristics. I see white people who do this kind of stuff all the time. Go out in public wearing pajamas, going out in public with dirty shirts.
Cause we act like it ain't. They don't have white people that stay in dirty trailer parks and shit. It's dirty, it's stinking. You feel what I'm saying? Um, it's drugs infested. You feel me? Not don't just act like it. We the only people live like that, bro. Like, don't get that shit twisted. You feel what I'm saying? No disrespect to Mexicans or nothing, but don't act like the Mexicans ain't over there playing music late at night, goddamn getting drunk, falling over, man, breaking cars. Like, come on, man, we ain't the only people that live like that, man. You feel what I'm saying?
On, just being degenerate all around, but she's too focused on the people that look like her to ever notice the people who don't look like her. It's like the red car effect. If I tell you to go and look for every red car when you're driving, you're going to notice them all of a sudden when you weren't at first. But look, it gets worse, bro. The self-hatred gets worse.
It gets worse.
I cannot fucking believe that I just passed by and saw these damn kids in the black neighborhood kick a duck so hard that she died. And now the baby Douglas is left without their mother. When you go to these white neighborhoods and Spanish neighborhoods, their children, they nurture those animals when they see them ducks and dogs and whatever. But not in the black fucking neighborhood. In some of the black neighborhoods, y'all kids are so fucking vicious. And you teach them no fucking morals or nothing. Then you wonder why every fucking nation hates when black people move in their fucking neighborhood. Black people need to be fucking better. In some of our neighborhoods, we're dirty. And we're fucking up the neighborhood and throwing trash and we're vicious and we're angry and we're destroying it and we're hurting animals and shit. Then you have nerve to say,
now, this is why I take offense, because I'm pretty sure that was your first time ever seeing a black person harm an animal for the most part, or even kick a duck. But you went straight to this is the nigga shit. This is what black people do. But the fact of the matter is this. When it comes to crimes committed against animals, black people are not even at the top of the list. It is the people who you now live around who are at the top of the list. 60% of all of the crimes that take place against animals are committed by white folks. But you didn't.
They the ones go duck hunting, deer hunting, bear hunting, whatever type of hunting it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We not the one, like, just like he's saying. He's stating facts. She got that bad, bro. She got that black this, black that bad. You feel me? And that's why she getting a lot of backlash. You feel me? Because now it do sound like you hate your people. Like, yeah, it do become annoying, bro. Once you start leveling up, you getting your things together, and you try to separate yourself from the BS. You feel what I'm saying? And you want peace. You want to stay somewhere that's quiet and stuff. You feel me? And people do rub you the wrong way, far as blacks, but don't act like we the only ones like that. You feel what I'm saying? Don't shit on us like that. Don't shit on your people like that. You feel what I'm saying? Cause don't forget, you still black. You feel me? You still black, goddammit. And you bragging, you doing too much bragging about this white neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? But I bet you if you break down your white neighbors you bragging on, probably wouldn't much help your ass. You feel what I'm saying? But man, bro.
Know that. So you were just like, you know what? I'm angry. I'm upset. I just so happen to see some black people do some shit that's crazy. Nah, go look up the people who are raping animals, killing them, all kind of stuff. And it's definitely the people who look like the people you now live around. It is what it is. Now, to all of my black people watching me who want to get your kids into a safer environment, a cleaner community, whatever the case is, I just want you to know that it ain't going to be all rainbows. It ain't going to be all sunshine. Because my introduction moving into a white person neighborhood was this. I get on a bus and someone looks around and says, I didn't know this neighborhood had welfare. That was my first time dealing with one of them at the age of 13, dog. So it's like, yeah, bro, I know both sides of it. I lived in the hood and I lived in the suburbs. And man, I'll tell you what, bro. Personally, I made a decision when I was 14 that I would never move back to one of those type of communities. That was just me personally. So now I'm going to go ahead on and show y'all a few,
Yeah, because a lot of times, especially when you live in one of them neighborhoods, when it's majority white, and they have them strict rules. I forgot what you call it. The housing authority, whatever they call it, man. The AA board meetings or whatever. Y'all know what I mean, man. But man, and you black, they gonna give your ass a hard time. They gonna be looking at you crazy. They ain't gonna like you. But you doing all this bragging about how good and peaceful and all that, it is to stay around, you know what I'm saying, those people. You feel me? Like, don't shit on us, man. Don't shit on us like that. And that's what I don't like, you feel me? Because it's a lot of successful black people, respectful manner black people, clean black people, that stay places, man, in nice areas, and it's peaceful and for most part, So I don't know what she talking about. She just stuck on the people who is like that. Like everybody not like that. Everybody don't look like that. Don't live like that. Everybody don't carry themselves like that. Everybody kids not like that. Everybody don't bring their kids up like that who black. You feel me?
Stories of people describing their experiences.
Nah, they really are weird. And like me, I could deal with it, but I don't like when it affects my kids. Like there's this one mom, she lived like 2 or 3 houses down from me, and I guess she got a babysitting business or something. And so Christina had like little kids, and she was letting me know like, oh, I'm an at-home sitter or whatever. And I'm like, oh, no, thank you. Like my kids go to private school in another city, like a city that's like 30 minutes from here where we used to live. She got so offended. I don't even think she got offended that I said I didn't need her services. I think it just bothered her that my kids was in private school. And I noticed that, like, that's a lot of conversation that I had running into these neighbors. Like, we'll walk down to, like, the ice cream spot, and they saw my kids wearing uniforms, and they were like, oh, where do your kids go to school? And I tell them, like, and they just, like, our schools are good. Nobody said your schools wasn't good. I just don't want to send my kids there. Like, they be feeling like having a debate about, like, why my kids don't go to the local school. And then, like, she always told her sons not to play with my kids. Fine, no problem. But when she started going, telling the other people, the other neighbors, like a little further down the street, not to let their kids play with my kids, that's when it became a problem. And then there's one, I was waiting on this dress from Anthropologie, and I had seen it got delivered. And literally went outside, couldn't find the package. I think on my old page, I was like on live when I went to go look for my package. I go down, I find the picture from FedEx where the package was, and I looked at the house, and I walked down to see which house it was because I knew it was a house on my street, and I found the house. So I guess one of the neighbors must have called them to let them know that like some black person was knocking on their door, because I had went back down, and then I was like, oh, let me go check again. I walked back down 10 minutes later, and they pull up to the house, and my car was in like blocking the driveway, but there was another car in the driveway, so I thought somebody was home. Why they roll down their window and they're like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, where's my package? And then she looking at her, she's like, oh, let me grab it. I move my car, and the husband pulls behind the other car in the driveway. Mind you, the whole interaction is strange because the husband doesn't get out the car. The woman has the son get out the car with her. The husband's sitting there with the car on. She goes inside. I don't know if like the son is going inside with her because she's scared or something, but they both come out together. Like the son didn't, I don't know, maybe he had to use the bathroom. I don't know. But why she hand me my package and my shit is open? And she knew it was open because she's like, oh, yeah, I've just been getting lots of packages. You know, it's back to school. Mind you, I don't know if you ever ordered anything from Anthropologie, but the packaging is pink and literally says Anthropologie all over it. Like, man, you knew that was not for your child and you knew it was not for you. And the package literally got delivered like 7 minutes before I walked down to her house to go get it. Then I go sit in my car and the two of them get back in the car with the husband. And I'm just sitting in my car and they're just sitting in their driveway in the car, like waiting for me to pull off. And I'm just like, did they just drive back here because one of these neighbors, because they didn't have no Ring like cameras or nothing. And I'm like, did they just drive back here because one of these neighbors called them? Like, I've had so many weird interactions in this neighborhood, like it's not even funny. And like when we first moved here, when we was unpacking our stuff, like the neighbors just would come outside and sit on their porch and stare at us, bringing our stuff inside, like for like 3 days straight. Would literally just be sitting on their porch, staring at us. And then as soon as we finish, they'll go inside, and then they'll come back outside, like when we back outside.
I'm 13 years old, maybe 14 years old, and one of my neighbors is selling pit bull puppies, right? $200 a pop. My people ain't got that type of money, so I say, Daddy, can I use the lawnmower so I can raise money, I can save money and all that kind of stuff? So boom, I'm campaigning, I'm knocking on people's doors and stuff with the lawnmower on deck. Knock on this one guy's door, never saw him, but he sounded clearly like a white person, and the neighborhood was 99% white. He told me if I don't get off of his porch, he will shoot me. Now, did I go home and tell my daddy this? No, I did not, because I didn't want to put him in a position where he would get locked up or possibly shot himself, because I remember what he did when I told him a white man called me the N-word. Even at that young age, I had the wisdom enough to not put my people in predicaments, right? But this is what I experienced living around them people like that, bro.
Don't do it. No. Take it from someone like me, okay? I remember having a lot of heart-to-heart conversations about my parents moving me to, like, a predominantly white area. And they would always be like, oh, well, you know, we grew up in L.A., you know, the kids were fighting, kids were doing drugs, gangs, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bruh, they do the same thing here. It's the same shit. The only reason why people will move to predominantly white areas and think that they would get away from that type of stuff, and I hate to say it, you find it less threatening, is because they're white. That's really all that it is. But the same shit just happens. Bottom line, the American education system just sucks. So I think what you really want to look for, if you consider yourself a POC and you're thinking about doing this type of stuff, look for places where you know your kids are going to have a sense of community and they're going to have teachers and counselors who are going to support them. I didn't have that, right? Because I was so alienated. There's no incentive to really serve Latino children because there wasn't that many of us. So you want to make sure they have a support system so they can move forward. That's what's more important.
Now, a lot of black people living in white neighborhoods are going to 100% disagree with everything that I'm saying, but I don't trust any of them because in my personal experience, the people who do that kind of stuff are the same people when it's just him, me, or maybe her and me around a bunch of white people will sit up there and just kiki in their face when they're making racial and stereotypically offensive jokes towards us. And I'm the one scratching my head like, damn, you cool with this? I know I'm not cool with this. Those typically are the people who really, really say, nah, man, I've never had an issue in my neighborhood. You a lame ass dude because, hey,
I'm black and I didn't get offended. Yeah, we know, weak link. Weak ass bitch. We can smell that shit on you, weak ass.
Mm-hmm.
People like to not talk about situations where like black people are in predominantly white areas, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it. So for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been living in a predominantly white area. Grew up in a predominantly black county. Went to school at HBCU, so on and so forth. And then as an adult, I decided to move to a predominantly white area. I like the area. I like all that it come with, and I feel comfortable living there, and I still do. But I would say one thing: palm color people are not so comfortable with me. And no matter how long they see me, they still are not that much comfortable. They would rather have conversations with my dog than have conversations with me. Like full-blown conversations in the hallways at the dog parks. Full-blown conversations with my dog and never acknowledge me. Like, I'd be like, dang, you would really rather talk to an animal than to talk to me. And I used to be offended, but now I'm like, girl, go ahead. Sometimes I do snatch my dog and I keep walking if they make it like a thing. Like, you're not going to keep talking to my dog. You're not keep talking to my dog and not acknowledge the mama. We ain't even doing it like that because you know what you're doing. They also do little things like jump scare when I come around the corner. Like, am I frightening to you? Are you afraid? They'll do things like not hold the elevator. And sometimes I walk slow just so we don't have to have that awkwardness. Because sometimes I walk slow, sometimes I just put my hand in there and open the elevator up. Like, did you think you thought you was about to leave me down here? Open this elevator up. I pay rent. What else do they do? Of course not speak. Sometimes we see each other in a hallway. Like, they will like look at the ceiling, look at the floor, look to the side. Like, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Because I'm comfortable and I ain't going nowhere. You're uncomfortable for what? But those are just a few things that I've learned while living in a predominantly white community.
That's what I'm saying. Why is she doing all that bragging? Like, that's the stuff people have to put up with. That's what you know, it ain't gonna be peaches and cream. It ain't gonna be peaches and cream nowhere, bro. Like, you gonna have something, man. Something gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You know, nothing gonna be perfect, you feel me? For the most part. You know, but while she doing all that bragging, man, like I say, I bet you them people don't look her way, man. They probably scared of her. You know, they probably be talking about her, you know. I mean, it's crazy, man.
And I'm not going nowhere because I love it. I love it. And I don't understand why they're uncomfortable. It's not just me. It's a few of my people sprinkled out throughout my neighborhood and stuff. But we very, very near a few. But we ain't here.
Hey, bro, that's so real, dog. When I used to take my German Shepherd to the park, bro, people would talk to my dog and literally act like I'm not there. And when I say people, I'm talking about white people, bro. Hey, man, fuck me, right?
They're white as fuck. My neighbors are so fucking white. My neighbors are white, dude. When I was moving in, they all came out and they saw me carry. Because I didn't hire movers. I moved my own shit. And they looked at me, they're like, "Are the owners of the house here?" I'm like, "Me, bitch." They thought I was fucking moving shit. Fucking asshole. I'm in a fucking nice neighborhood, fucking white. I brought property value down now.
Let me tell you something. White people will change you. You be thinking that you live around them and you're not gonna be pleasant. Shit. White people don't play that. You live in their neighborhood and then they want to meet you. That's crazy, boy. That's how I found out it was all white people in my neighborhood because they want to meet you. See, I'm not accustomed to that. Let me tell you something. I'm from the projects. And in the projects, let me tell you what never happens in the projects. When you move into the projects, don't nobody come and greet you.
Yeah,
nobody say, "Hey, welcome to the project. Welcome to hell." Why do that? But when you in a gated community, oh, these white people want to meet you. I'm sitting in my house minding my own business. Doorbell rang. I opened the door. 400 white people outside my door. I ain't gonna lie, I panicked. I slammed the door and called the police. They protesting. Who's protesting? All of them. And I'm so terrified when the police get there, I still got the chain on the door. I open the door, I say what they say. They say they are not protesting, they're coming to greet you. I looked out there, white folks had baked goods and little baskets and stuff. I'm like, oh, they want to meet a brother. All right.
Man, shout out to Ali. But listen, bro, I would question, do they do that to the white folks that move in too? Because I think that they only do that really for black folks so that they can make sure that you're not one of the unsavory types. They want to make sure you're one of the good ones. A token, basically. That's what it be. Bring you a jello mode.
You're aware that a Negro...
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like I say, they be having them meetings, man. Them neighborhood meetings, you know, and they be wanting to be nosy. Basically, that's all that greeting shit be, man. When they come greeting you when you new, moving around in the neighborhood, they just be trying to be nosy. You open the door up, they looking all in the back in your background, being nosy, you know. Oh, hey, how you doing? You know, we got this Jello cake that we made. Like, they don't eat no damn Jello cake. You know what I'm saying? Got damn pineapple cake and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all that be, though. That's all it be, man.
Family has moved into Levittown.
Yes, I heard about it.
What was your reaction?
Dynamite. Dynamite.
What have you done about it?
Well, I guess we just discussed it.
How do you feel about the Myers moving in?
Well, I'm very definitely against it.
Before coming to Levittown, did you have any contact with Negroes?
Well, I came from a small town where we didn't have any colored people. And at that time I had no feelings either way. But while we were waiting for our house to be built, we lived in Trenton for 9 months. And, that was my first contact with them, both in work and going through colored sections to work. And I was very happy I was moving into an all-white community.
Have you ever discussed the Myers at home with your children?
Never before in our house was anything mentioned, pro or con, about colored people, because I feel that they have to be in contact with them to a certain extent, and why should their minds be prejudiced? But since they have moved here, they have heard remarks, and, well, I'm afraid that they are going to dislike the idea.
Y'all know what's crazy? These people could still be alive today. You think that they want your black ass living next to them? Crazy. I'm sorry. You're crazy. One thing about human nature is hard to change someone's mindset, especially at this age. These are grown-ass women. Set in their ways, I promise you that. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You heard that saying, right? This is real shit right here, bro. These are the grandparents who raise the kids who literally you call your neighbor today. Really, this is what this is. I'm sorry, not trying to offend nobody, but I'm gonna keep it real on this channel.
Hey, hi, you okay? My name is Sonia. I've been living here for 73 years, okay?
Good for you.
Yeah, I saw you moving in with some bags. Where have you come from?
Coventry.
Okay. What part of Africa I'm in?
Oh, Nigeria. What is problem?
Okay, I see. Is that more of you moving in?
Oh, yes, the whole tribe is coming. Tunde, Babalola, Tayo, Ayo, Mungulu, Mungala.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. It's a 3-bedroom property. You can't have more than 3 people in there.
Don't worry about us, okay?
I'm just saying, you know.
It's fine, thank you.
Nice. When does your visa expire?
Why are you asking? Are you doing visa renewal business?
I know, I was just asking.
Oh, yeah, immigration.
You like music?
Of course, I love music.
Nah, you like loud music?
It depends on my mood.
You know, we can't play music after 8 p.m. You know that.
What's that got to do with you? That's not my problem.
I know, I'm just saying, because sometimes I'm in my garden after 8 p.m. having a bottle of water or some cup of tea. You know, I don't like noise. I'm just saying.
None of my business.
Nice. Do you carry any weapons on you?
Oh, actually, yes, I do. My BBC. Let me open my zip so you can see it.
Sorry?
Wait, look at it.
Okay.
Look at it, well. You like it? BBC.
Yeah, I wanted to add that in there for a little comedic spice. You know what I mean? But, bro, comedians do one good thing. They know how to make real life situations funny, because this is the type of stuff you will experience, bro. If you have never lived in a community that's white, but came from another community, then you wouldn't understand this because you come up in it. You don't know no better. But if you a black person that lived outside of the community for the majority of your life, everything that this video is pointing out, you probably gonna be like, yeah, this hit home. Unless you self-hating. Anyway, like the video, hype the video up, all that good stuff. I'm gonna get at y'all.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all leave y'all comments, man, down below, man. I'll let y'all.